Hey there everyone, welcome back to another Wuchang Fallen Feathers video. Today I've got a strong early game build for the axe. In this video, we'll go over the best skills to unlock, playstyle and combat rotation, and a few helpful tips you might not know yet. Without further ado, let's jump straight into it. Let's start by talking about the weapon choice. So for this build, I actually used the same halberd I got early on in my first playthrough. And guess what? It carried me through most of the game. Why? Because it scales really well with strength and axe mastery. Sure, you can later pick up better axes with higher slash, blunt and stab stats. But honestly, even the starter axe is extremely powerful if you build around it right. Let's quickly talk about the Jade Pendants. What pendants you use will depend on what you have found so far. But here are the ones I recommend. Anything that boosts your flash damage bonus while you have Skyborn Might, and reduce stamina usage. These all work great with the axe's high damage, high commitment playstyle. Moving on to the spells, we're only using one spell for this setup, Divine Ward. You get it pretty early from the Panda NPC. It gives you a solid layer of defense in tough fights. Next we have Temperance. It is just a fire buff that massively boosts your damage and stacks beautifully with your axe skills. For Benedictions, go for anything good that you have found. Something like increases the potency of blocks and clashes, backstab attack recovers a small amount of health, and Skyborn Might increases the potency of discipline skills. And finally, we can now talk about the Impetus repository, the skill tree setup. Let's start with the passive tree. Start by upgrading your mana vase. This doesn't require skill points, just boss materials. Try to upgrade it every time you beat a boss or find a chest. Now let's see the axe skill tree. Your main goal here is to stack strength and vitality nodes. Rush toward unlocking Colossal Smash. It's a hard-hitting discipline move that works beautifully with your Skyborn Might and Fire buff. It's fast, heavy and absolutely shreds bosses when timed right. Now a very important point. There are two types of bosses in the game, small bosses and large bosses. While Colossal Smash works for both, I recommend using Rampage Discipline for small bosses. It gives you a huge opening, especially since smaller bosses tend to dodge heavy moves like Colossal Smash. Once you have a lot of skill points, max out your axe mastery, keep going for strength and vitality nodes, and save endurance for the last. Early on in the game, you generate stamina fast enough without it. Great, now let's talk about the playstyle and combat rotation. So how to actually play this build? First, your main combo is to land a charged heavy attack from behind, even in the open world or the boss fight. This is very helpful. It will break enemies' poise and opens them up for an obliteration, also known as critical strike. But it will be difficult to get behind some bosses. So what do you do in that situation? Just don't be scared to clash weapons head on. We have skills from which the heavy attacks will clash weapons, and the axe excels at this. You might lose a few duels while learning the rhythm, but once it clicks, it's super satisfying. In regular fights, once you have a bigger opening, just spam your light attack combo, and when you finish that combo, you will have 3 stacks of Skyborn Might. Use that to unleash Colossal Smash and melt the boss's health bars instantly. Always remember to activate Temperance before entering boss fight. It's a big boy damage paired with Colossal Smash. Now a very quick note on blocking and parrying. Personally, I don't block much. It was not working for me in this game. The axe feels too slow for reliable blocking or deflecting. Instead, I prefer perfect dodging to generate Skyborn Might and stay mobile. But if you are confident with parries, feel free to give it a go. Alright, that wraps up my early game axe build for Wuchang Fallen Feathers. If this helped you out, make sure to drop a like, comment your favorite weapon so far, and subscribe for more builds. I'll be posting an endgame tanky axe build very soon. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.